I just hope you guys couldn't see this because that's my kacha. It was lying here throughout the time that I did my intro. What's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a few makeup hacks that helps in keeping your makeup really long lasting. Now, before I knew all of the hacks that I'm going to be sharing with y'all, my makeup actually used to melt around my T-zone because I have an oily T-zone. I have a combination skin type with an oily T-zone. So, you know, if I had to attend a wedding for which I had to like put on makeup for like more than 6-7 hours, my makeup literally would start coming off around my nose area. Like it would just start melting. Okay, over the years, with all of the practice and with all of the techniques that I've picked up and all of the hacks that I've learned, I feel like my makeup actually starts looking better with every passing hour. Also, you guys, today's video is in collaboration with Nyx Cosmetics, which is one of my favorite makeup brands. I'm going to be using their products to create a look today. Also, I will be teaching you all of the hacks as and when I do my makeup. Yeah, I guess without wasting any more time, let's get started. But if you're new here, hi, I'm Simmy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. And let's go. Along with all of the tips and hacks that I'm going to be showing you guys, there's one important product that you have to have. Like you cannot skip on this product if you want to keep your makeup long lasting, okay? And I'm talking about a setting spray. So I have the Nyx Cosmetics setting spray. We have the dewy and matte finish setting spray right here. In fact, these are like very tiny, very easy to travel with, and you know, like very easy to use. And we've got like two finishes right here. One helps in keeping your makeup really nice and dewy, and the other one keeps your makeup really nice and, you know, matte if you like it that way. Now there are like a number of uses of a setting spray. Like I not only use it towards the end when I'm done with my makeup, but I also keep using my setting spray as and when I'm doing my makeup. Like beach mein, with every step there's some or the other way that I keep using my setting sprays, and I think I have spoken about a few techniques here and there, but I'm going to be mentioning a lot more in today's video. The first thing that you need to do before you start with your makeup is to like moisturize. I'm not going to get down into the detail about why you need to moisturize, because you cannot apply makeup on dry skin. Then the second step, after you're done with your moisturizer, the second step is to use a primer. In today's video, you guys, I won't be using a primer. I'm going to show you a quick hack that I learned when I was doing makeup professionally. This is like a makeup artist hack that I'm going to be sharing with you all. In case if you've finished your primer, if you've lost your primer, if you don't have your primer for whatever reason, you can use a makeup setting spray, like a quick spritz of it on your face, and you can move on to your foundation. Basically, that gives you an instant boost of hydration to your skin. At the same time, it does have a little bit of priming effect, and your makeup sort of like clings to your setting spray. Depending on your preference and your skin type, as I said, you can go for either matte finish or dewy finish, but I'm gonna go for dewy finish because that's the kind of finish that I like. So I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray right here. Whenever you're using your setting spray, always spray it at an angle. And just make sure you cover your entire face and neck. Okay, so I'm not going to let this dry on my face. I'm going to move on to my foundation. And that's how you actually prime your skin using a setting spray. You spray it and then you directly apply foundation. So your foundation actually will look a lot more dewier because your skin is like sort of hydrated. And at the same time, it will spread faster. I'm going to be using the NYX Total Control Draw Foundation. And I'm just going to take like 2 or 3 drops of this. This looks so yummy. Like my base actually looks super yummy right now. Moving on to a concealer, but before that I'm going to give you guys another hack. I feel like I'm going to be spilling out all of my secrets here today. So I'm going to be spraying a little bit of setting spray on my blender. This just actually helps in gliding and like, you know, spreading and like blending your makeup a lot faster. I'm gonna use a very little product just around the inner corners of my eyes and slightly brighten up my T-zone as well. I feel like if you're using a full coverage product, this just helps in giving you that natural sort of a finish. For my blush today, I'm going to be using the NYX Powder Puff Lipstick. This is in the shade Puppy Love. I'm going to just tap that. Spray some setting spray on my blender. And I'm going to start blending the blush into my face. Look how natural, how gorgeous the finish is. and also the blending gets a lot easier when there is like slight dampness to your blender like that. So if you're like a beginner, or if you don't know how to blend tints into your skin properly, you could actually use this technique. Now that we have this rosy flush on my face, you guys, moving on to a highlighter. I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow palette. Again, I'm going to show you another technique as to how you can make your highlighter look really popping. Like, I'm sure you guys must have seen it all over the internet. When you apply a highlighter on your cheekbones, it does not really pop as much as you've seen in the videos. So I'm going to show you a trick as to how you can do that. Basically, what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to take a dense fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to use my dewy setting spray, and I'm going to just like spritz a little bit on the brush, and then I'm going to just directly dump my brush into the shade that I want to apply. So I'm going to take this shade right here, start tapping that on the high points of my face. So you've basically instantly turned your powder highlighter into a creamy, blendable sort of a highlighter. Trick basically goes with everything. If you want your highlighter to pop more, if you want your eyeshadows to have like a lot more pigment, and you know, a lot of things. So basically a setting spray is not only a setting spray, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Okay, I'm gonna come closer and show you guys how my foundation actually looks like. I haven't used powder yet, but I don't even feel like I need to use powder because everything literally feels like it's like seriously holding on to my face and it's not gonna budge. Just to be sure, I'm gonna like powder slightly underneath my eyes. So with that, I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow, and for that I have the NYX Perfect Filter eyeshadow palette. I'm going to show you the difference with and without using a setting spray with your eyeshadow. First, I'm just going to take a little bit of this product. I'm going to apply it on my hand just to show you the pigment without the setting spray. I'm just going to use a little bit of setting spray on my brush, and that is just going to amplify the pigment in the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go in with the same color. You guys can clearly tell the difference with a setting spray and without a setting spray. Obviously the pigmentation is still good, it's just that it gets a lot more thicker and denser when you use a setting spray, and it blends really nicely. So this is just for demonstration purposes, you guys. I've very randomly used the shadows on my hand, and hence it looks a little patchy because I have like veins and like bones here. I'm gonna do an eyeshadow test and check the lasting power of the setting spray. I'm gonna put the eyeshadow, spray a little bit of setting spray, and I'm going to let that dry. And on the other side, I'm just going to swatch the eyeshadow without any setting spray. Hey you guys, it's an eyeshadow and it's supposed to move, but it's not moving at all. Like, there's just a little bit of transfer, but that's fine because I was actually like rubbing it really hard to see if it moves or not. I'm going to try the other side now. And obviously that starts coming off because there is no setting spray over it. So I'm going to be using the same eyeshadow on my eyes, and obviously I'm going to be using a little bit of setting spray, and I'm going to start from the outer corner of my eyes. Okay, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I'm going to go in with this shimmery green shade right here. How gorgeous is this shade? Usually metallic shades are actually very difficult to apply with a fluffy brush, but if you use a setting spray, it actually applies very beautifully. The mascara off camera. I won't be wearing lashes today because I'm heading out for dinner and I think it'll be too extra. Lips, again, I'm going to use the same Powder Puff lipstick that I used earlier as my blush. And again, as my final step, I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. You guys, this is the finished look. This is literally my kind of makeup look, honestly, where everything is nicely melted into my skin. Like, it's dewy, it's pretty, it's all like, you know, it's like your skin but better. Even if you come closer, there is no harshness to the makeup at all. Like, everything is very nicely settled into my skin, which is what I literally I live for. In fact, I'm going to show you how long this makeup will last because of the setting spray and the way I've used the setting spray with all of my products in today's video. So it is about It's about 7 o'clock in the evening, if you guys can see. Yeah, so it's 6:59, it's 7 o'clock almost, and I do have like a few pictures to do before I head out for my dinner. I won't be taking off the makeup, and I will actually keep you guys posted, and I'll give you guys an update on how my makeup actually looks throughout the night. In my cab, heading for the dinner that I was talking about earlier. My makeup looks good. It's been like roughly 3 hours, I think. Yeah, 3 hours since I put it on, and we're still rocking it. So I'm back. It's 1:30 in the night, and it's almost like 8 hours. 8 hours, right? Like almost 7-8 hours since I put on my makeup, and my makeup hasn't budged. I'm gonna take you guys as close as I can. Obviously, like my face is shiny, it's oily because my T-zone, as I said, gets oily, but the makeup hasn't cracked anywhere. It hasn't melted from anywhere. Like the base is intact. I haven't touched up on my makeup even once. I think touched up on my lipstick twice, but that's literally about it. Setting spray actually retails for 875 rupees. It's a cruelty free and vegan formula, and it's only available on Nyka, so you guys can check that out. Also, this is not just like a setting spray that you use after you're done with makeup. It has like multiple uses, as I've shown you guys in today's video, and I feel like this one product actually works wonders if you know how to use it correct. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys found all of the hacks and all of the tips helpful and useful. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it, and that is it for today. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you next time.